Hey, I'm Pastor Caleb with CWC Winston-Salem. We believe that life can be chaotic, but that you can find peace and purpose on your journey. We believe that's in a covenant community centered on three things: worship, discipleship, and mission. Worship is just being vulnerable before God, making sure that we are worshiping for who He is and how great He is. Discipleship is knowing who Jesus is, to follow in His footsteps, to live like He did. And then the last is mission, to go and do the things that Christ called us to do, to go and make Christ-like disciples of all the nations.
So worship for me, I am a very controlling type A perfectionist, and worship brings in that sort of peace that I don't have to do anything. I can just be present with God, and that's something that I want to share with everyone else. So when I'm on stage, I want them to see that peace that I have with God. I don't want them to worry about the way they sound or who's standing next to them. I want them to be alone in that moment with God. While I'm on stage, I see people worship. I'm seeing them take that step with God and spend that time with Him. And I'm seeing some people that you wouldn't think would be open and want to sing or dance or whatever, they're still having that time with God. You know, no matter what we're going through, we always have Him beside us. And that brings me peace knowing that I'm safe and I'm protected, I'm secure. He's with me every step of the way through whatever I'm going through.
Seeing my in-laws, and they've grown together in the church. They know each other intimately. They know their shortcomings, but at the same time, they're met with love. They're met with grace. They're met with accountability. But again, it's all out of love, and it's not taken personal in that I'm attacking you, but I want to see you absolutely fall in love with Christ and be in His will, be in His spirit, so that way you can absolutely glorify God. From joining into being part of a group, and then to now me and my wife are leading a group, we think it's absolutely important to be stretched. Again, I hate being in front of people, but at the same time, the call to love is not always comfortable, but you need to be a part of a community where you are giving back and you are growing yourself, because being uncomfortable challenges you to be better than where you're at, not for your sake, but for the sake of serving the kingdom and for loving God for what He has done and what He's going to continue to do. And sometimes when you're uncomfortable, that's where you're perfectly in the midst of His grace, His Spirit, and His love.
Church has become so much more than just a daily routine or just a place to come on Sunday. It has become a place where I can do life with other people. I can develop deep friendships. I can grow in my faith. I can have people challenge me in my faith. I have a support system. I can praise and worship a faithful and loving God alongside others. You desire, that's something that I've noticed in myself, you want to share that with others, and the trunk or treats and the different ministry outreaches, that gives us an opportunity to reach out to others, to hopefully be an extension of who He is and allow people to invite them to come and be a part of what we're doing here at CWC and to encounter God and to encounter who He is and what He can do for you.
At CWC, we're dedicated to those three aspects: worship, discipleship, and mission. If you're looking for peace and purpose on your journey, we'd love for you to join us here at CWC Winston-Salem.